Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love. Now, most of you know I've lost over 100 pounds. So today we're gonna be making a snack, okay? So this is a high protein snack. I feel like when you first start a weight loss journey, you're like, what do I eat? What can I snack on? What can I have for dessert? So this is a great little hack for this is kind of like a cross between like a little, think of the cheesy Brazilian breads that like are nice and fluffy and cheesy, but still kind of airy. That is this right here, okay? And it is made with 2 ingredients, which makes it that much better. But it's super, super simple. I'm gonna show you how to put it together. The only thing is it does need to sit in the freezer for a little so that when you air fry them or bake them, they don't fall apart. That is the only thing that I would say takes a little longer. Other than that, you're gonna see how quick we throw this together, okay? So these are high protein, very low carb. So if you are trying to stick to ultra low carb or even just a low carb diet, then this is a great snack idea, okay? So first thing we're gonna do is get some egg whites. So I'm gonna show you how easy this is. And I'm sure that you can add different ingredients. Like you can add seasonings, you can make them like into, let's say like an Italian version or even like a Mexican version or whatever you're in the mood for. I'm sure that you can do that with the seasonings, but we're gonna keep it plain Jane, super simple. Now, next is some Parmesan cheese. So I don't know if you know this, but Parmesan cheese, like freshly grated Parm, has a lot of protein, okay? So you have the protein from the Parm and protein from the egg whites. And of course, it is also very low carb. So now you can do this with your hands. We'll do it, I guess we can use a little fork just so we don't, just to start off with it. But we're just gonna give it a mix. Just like this. And basically you create like this little batter. And you can also dip this into like, think ranch, marinara, get like a low sugar marinara, some type of like maybe cilantro crema, like something made with some Greek yogurt just to add additional protein to your little snack. Yeah, the possibilities are endless. I think it really just depends on your mood for the day. So let's see here. Okay, so basically you just grab your cheese ball or you grab your little mixture and then turn it into, just kind of shape it. So once you shape them, these are gonna go into the freezer, okay? And I am a prepared girly. So I already have some in the freezer that we're gonna go ahead and air fry. So you can make them like bite-sized like this, or you can make them a little bigger like that. So it really just depends on what you're going for. So we have the little guy, we have these. I'm gonna finish the rest of my dough. I think I'm gonna make more of like the bigger ones, just so that I feel like just so that they feel more like bready, because ultimately that is like the texture that this gives off. Oh my gosh, this one here, it's the orange salt. So delicious. It's so refreshing. These are the new cans from Element. You guys already know. I always try to keep these stocked because it gives me all the electrolytes that I need. And I am that girl that does not drink enough water. So I'm definitely not getting enough electrolytes. But it has 500 milligrams of sodium. It has 100 milligrams of potassium and 30 milligrams of magnesium, which is also great for hormonal regulation for both men and women. I feel like sometimes we just focus on like women, but no, like the hormones are also a thing for men. But these also taste delicious and they're sparkly. And Element is offering a free sample pack. So you get 4 flavors, 2 of each flavor, which are their most popular flavors with any purchase. I'll leave the link in the description below, or you can even type in DRINKLMNT.com and then /low carb love. So you can either type that in or click the link in the description below to get the free sample pack. But I'm telling you, between the orange salt, the pineapple, and the lemonade salt. The lemonade salt has my heart, I'm not gonna lie. That one is by far my favorite, but the orange and the pineapple are delicious. So if you're more of like a pineapple person or orange, these are super, super good, especially if you love the sparkly drinks. It tastes like a soda. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish these up. And then I'm gonna show you what they look like when they're in the freezer, because these are gonna go in. I'll probably bake these later on tonight, but I already have one in there so that we don't have to wait a whole hour for them to really like solidify. Okay, so these are the bites that I already had frozen, okay? So as you can tell, they are solidified. They're gonna be perfect to go right into the air fryer, but these are gonna cook for about 10 minutes at 400 degrees. And I'm trying to space them out just a teeny tad, but that's it. Look at this. Ta-da! All right, let's see what these babies are made out of. These are, again, not only are they super easy, they are high protein and made with just 2 ingredients. So 400 degrees, start you up, and we're gonna go in at 10 minutes. We'll check them in 10 minutes. I think they'll get nice and golden brown. If they need a minute or 2 more, then I will let you know, but I'm super excited about this. I think I'm gonna look for a low sugar marinara right now. All right, ooh, look at that moment of truth. They are nice and golden brown. So this is exactly what you're looking for. This is 10 minutes at 400 degrees. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place them here with my marinara sauce. And it's almost like, look at that, like a little bready texture. Isn't that crazy? I love that. Well, might as well do a little taste test now, since we are here. It tastes like a cross between a mozzarella stick and like a Brazilian cheese bread. Crispy on the outside, still like nice and airy. Goes perfect with the marinara. All right, guys, so there you have it. Low carb, high protein, 2 ingredient protein cheese bites. These taste, again, like a cross between a mozzarella stick and like a Brazilian cheese bread. So just keep that in mind. You can definitely season it, do as you please with this, but I think it goes absolutely perfect with some marinara sauce. So I will leave the ingredients down in the description below for you to make these. You can measure them in grams. You saw me, I measured it just with like the 2 egg whites and it turns out just perfect. 400 degrees, 10 minutes. You get them nice and crispy on the outside and they're like nice and fluffy on the inside. So I hope you enjoy this snack. I think it's a great snack for movie night. If you're just hanging out, chilling, you wanna have something that's like bready, but still keep it low carb, this is it right here. So guys, if you like this video, of course, share it. Share with your friends and family. Remember, a lot of my recipes on here are also diabetic friendly. So if you have a tia, a cousin, someone that's low carb or has diabetes, then please share my channel, share this recipe with them, because things like this could be super, super helpful. But thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.